Hello and welcome to Chapter 6, Lesson 5. Today we're multiplying decimals by other decimals, so let's get started. So here we have a problem that says Nina is buying peanuts in bulk. So that's like at Hy-Vee where they have those big bins of chocolate-covered nuts or goodies, and you have to weigh it. So the peanuts cost 75 cents for each pound. She purchases 2 1/10 of a pound of peanuts. How much will Nina pay? Round to the nearest cent. Now this is something that a lot of kids get confused upon. So we'll talk about that at the end because we need to get our answer before we can do that. But here we go. So first we're going to estimate. So we know about what our answer should be. So 75 cents is about $1. 2 1/10 is about $2. So our answer should be about $2 once we're done with it. Okay, so here we go. We're going to multiply as with whole numbers. Do you notice we did not line up decimal points? The only time you ever line up multiple or decimal points is adding and subtracting. We don't even care about those decimal points. We need them. Okay, we do care about them, but we don't care about their location. Okay, so here we go. 5 times 1, 5. 1 times 7, 7. Now I'm moving over to a new decimal, or I'm moving over to a new place, so I have to put my 0 there. It seems weird because we're going from the tenths place to the ones place, but it's the same as if we did normal multiplication, and we were multiplying 75 by 21. That's kind of all we're doing here. So here we go. 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 7 is 14, plus 1 more is 15, and then 0, 2 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 15. Okay, so now I'm going to bring everything down. 5, 7, 5, 1. Okay, so our second step, this is where we care about decimal points. The first major step, didn't care at all. Okay, now we need to count the decimal places in the original problem. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 digits that are to the right of the decimal point. Okay, so that means I need to bring it back 1, 2, 3 spots. So my answer is 1 575 thousandths. Now, this is where I can check myself to see if, using the estimate, to see if I got it right, okay? If I had put my decimal point here, 15 is nowhere near 2, so now I know that I did something wrong, and I better check that decimal point again. Or if I had put my decimal point and made it 157 5/10, is that anywhere near 2? No. So then something's got to come up in my brain saying I better try this again because my answer should be about 2. Now, is the answer of 1 1/2? 1 5/10 is just the same as 1 1/2. Is that close to 2? Yeah, it is. Okay, so now I know my decimal's in the right spot. Now here we're going to talk about that round to the nearest cent. Have you ever gone to a grocery store and seen $1.575? No. We only have 2 spaces, 2 digits, 2 places to the right of the decimal point. Okay, so I got to make it like it's money, right? So I'm going to look at this 5. I'm going to be rounding to the nearest cent, which is right there. And the 5 is going to tell me to round up. So I have to add 1 to the hundredths. This is a hundredths place. Okay, so it should be about $1.58. So we'll need to pay $1.58. So my answer is $2 close to $1.58. Yes, it is. Is $2 close to $15? No way. So don't tell me it's $15. You got to watch that, okay? So again, all we did is we saw how many digits are to the right of the decimal point, and we move the decimal point once we've multiplied back that many digits. Let's try another one. DeMarcus is buying a new guitar pick that costs 50 cents. Sales tax is found by multiplying the cost of the guitar pick by This is actually called 6%, but we're going to call it 6/100ths, okay? So this is about a half. Oh, well, I guess we're rounding that up to 1, rounding that down to 0. So my answer should be about $0. Okay, so basically what we're getting here is we are going to have a really low number. Okay, it's going to be close to 0. So here we go. I'm going to multiply like normal. 6 times 0, 0. 5 times 6, 30. 6 times 0, 0. Add the 3. Bring down the 3. Now we're not adding any 3s, so bring them down. Okay, so now I'm going to count. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 digits to the right of the decimal point. Okay, so I have to bring it back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now here we have a problem. I have nothing here. So to hold that place value, I need to get 0 in there. And just because we're talking about money, I should say I have $0. So the sales tax, which we didn't even have to know how to find it because it told us. We need to multiply the cost, 50 cents, by 6/100. So I'm multiplying it. Sales tax is 3 cents. Okay. That's close to our estimate of nothing, right? 3 cents is pretty darn close to nothing. 3 pennies, so we're good there. Okay, let's do some quick ones here. 0.6 times 0 and 8/10, 6 and 8 is 48. 8 times 0 is 0, plus 4 is 4. Bring it back 1, 2 spots. So my answer is 0 and 48/100ths. Okay, I'm doing these fast. So you can pause if you need to. 1 and 7/10 times 2 and 4/10. 7 times 4 is 28. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 2 more is 6. Going to the next space, so I need to put a 0 there. 2 times 7 is 14. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 more is 3. Add them up. 10, 4. Now I'm counting 1, 2 spots to the right of the decimal. Okay, so my answer is 4 and 8/100ths. Okay, I'm going to use this for my question at the end. So that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.